be together for the libation. Let me say warmest greetings, sisters and brothers.
Can't hear you. Just want to use the mic. Come over and use the mic. It's not reach.
It's not going to extend.
It's not going to reach.
Greetings everyone, welcome to this wonderful event, and my name is Sister Legette and I deal with books, and I'm one that has helped Georgina for this event to materialise. So we're going to open up with libation, and Brother Omwani, who does the drumming, he will introduce himself as well. Ashe.
So let me say again, once again, warmest greetings, sisters and brothers. It's an honor to be invited to participate in this event today. My name is Omowale Lu Patendu. Most people just call me Omowale, it's good to see you. So I'm happy to do that if you prefer. I've been asked to pour libation for today's proceeding. The first thing I need to say is that libation is something in this type of situation that is very often led by a traditional priest. I am not a traditional priest, and I'm not pretending to be a traditional priest. So I just want to be very clear on that point. Now, the late priest of the organization, or one of the organizations that I founded, he taught me that libation it should be done in the duality. That there should be the feminine principle represented here by our sister Legette, and the masculine principle and I'm representing the masculine principle in this process. Now, traditionally in Africa, we start proceedings in this way. And it's a means of us connecting with the past, the present, and the future. The past represented by our ancestors. None of us would be here today had our ancestors not lived. If you take away your mother, you're not here. If you take away your father, you're not here. If you take away your mother's mother, you're not here. It doesn't matter which one you take away the ancestors. If one thing is taken away, it means that we don't exist. So our existence on this earth depends on the ancestors that were born. And so because in Africa we're humble, we don't go around thinking that we're bigger than superstars. Because we're humble, we always acknowledge the ancestors who gave us the opportunity to be alive in the period that we're in, for us, which is today. Now, before we pour libation, there are many things that can be said about libation, and I'm not an expert on libation. I will just tell you a little bit about what I know about the process. In a while, you will see our sister Legette pour water into the plant. Now, there are many things going on here, but one of the things that is going on is I want the children to be asked to come down and join us and be a part of the process. I'll be very grateful if we just bear with it, allow the children to come down and be a part of the process with us. We want them to be with us. Because they are the ones that are going to have to relay this to our grandchildren when we're not here, or our great-grandchildren when we're not here. So it's important to bring the children here on this page. So I'm going to ask you to be patient, just hold, just for a little while until the children come on board. To join me in song until the children come and join us. And I'm going to sing a song in the Yoruba language of West Africa. And I'm going to ask that you join me in that song, just imitate the words as best you can. The first sentence is Ibao. Just say Ibao. So that's the first sentence. You hear me repeat that. Anytime you hear me say Ibao or chant Ibao, I'm going to ask you afterwards to say Ibao. Let's practice that again. Ibao. Ibao. And the second line, which is two lines, is Kama, Juba, Kato, Be, Ire. Kama, Juba, Kato, Be, Ire. And the Yoruba people chant this song at the beginning of processes like this to ask our ancestors to come and join us and help us to live up to the standard that is acceptable to their memory. Iba-o! Thank you for contributing. When you sing a song in words that are unfamiliar, so thank you for contributing. Now, for the children among us, it's very important that you listen to this explanation that's going to happen. As I've already explained to your parents, that when we are gone, it's going to be your job to tell our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, maybe even our great-great-grandchildren these stories. So your position here is a very important one, because we expect you to live much longer than us.
Wali, just before you continue, sorry to interrupt. We have got limited time, you see, so I don't mean to rush you, but we have to be out today by 6 o'clock, so we've got 6 speakers to come, so I apologise. Yeah, thank you, brother. I apologise for interjecting. Yeah.
Sister Lichette is going to pour water into the plant. She's actually pouring water into the soil. The water represents the masculine principle. The soil represents the feminine principle. When the water in the form of rain hits the soil, out of the soil grows all the good things that we need, food, etc., that we need, all the natural things that we need to sustain our lives, or what we need to sustain. You see, when the man comes and unites with the woman, the man brings the special water. And when they come together, then what happens is the special water goes into the soil of the woman, which is known as the womb of the woman. And then out of the woman comes new human being. So libation is expressing many things, and I won't go much further into it, but one of the things that it's expressing is the cycle of life. Whether it's a cycle of life, masculine and feminine between the woman and the man, or whether it's the cycle of life, masculine and feminine between the waters and the earth. It's the cycle of life. So we give thanks, it represents looking to the future in new life, past life, which is brought us here, and ourselves, who are here in the present. So what we do is we call the names of our ancestors as we pour libation. So I'm going to call the name of my mother, Celestine Sybil Central. If you have an ancestor who you'd like to know now, please call their name. Asheo, 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 Asheo. If you want to call the name of somebody who's not a direct answer, somebody you admire, one of the greats of African liberation, Asheo, 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 I will call the name of my father, John Baptist Chapel. Asheo,
Yes, I. Thank you, Wally. Thank you, Leggett. You being the guest of respect. I want to say, first of all, greetings to everybody. I can't see because of your balloons, Samantha. It's okay. I want to say greetings to everybody. First of all, give yourselves a round of applause. Beautiful, because you could have been anywhere else today, but you chose to come here. So for that, we're grateful. Thank you so much. Because of time limitations, we're going to go straight into it. So we apologise about the rushedness of it, but unfortunately we have had a few obstacles and we're just trying our best to deal with them. So this is a family fair day. We're here to promote the family in every aspect. So I'm not going to say much because we don't have much time. I'm going to introduce the first speaker, a great friend of mine, fabulous speaker, well known in the community. In fact, I've told him he should be going to be an MP. This is how highly regarded he is. Yes! So without further ado, let's give this man a big round of applause, a great elder in our community, Mr. Vasco Stevenson. Whoa!
Good evening, everyone. Good to see everyone here today, okay? Unfortunately, it's a little bit rushed, and I've got to condense what is really an hour and a half presentation into 5 minutes. And I'm going to do that very quickly. I'm going to talk about vibrations. And you're probably wondering what vibrations have to do with health, because this is a health seminar, okay? Let me begin by giving you two quotations from one of the most prominent scientists who's ever lived. And you probably have never heard of him. It's a gentleman called Nikola Tesla. And this man, who died in 1953, came up with so many inventions. In actual fact, one of his inventions, had it been rolled up publicly, would have generated electricity for everybody in the world at no cost. And that was suppressed. And what is going to happen going forward is that a lot of these suppressed technologies are going to be manifested, brought to the public domain. He made two quotations. The first one is, if you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, resonance, and vibrations. Okay? And the second one was, when medicine and scientists understand non-physical medicine, they will make more progress in 10 years than they have done in the last 200. Non-physical. So if it's non-physical, what is it working on? Vibrations. Okay? I'm speaking, you can hear my voice, but my voice is vibrating. And my voice is carrying right through the universe, through those vibrations. Now, 4 things vibrate at higher frequencies than everything else. The first one is light, which has the highest vibration. The second one is water, and we saw the vibration. Yeah. The third one is sound, and the fourth one is color. Light, water, sound, color. Let's talk a little bit about light very quickly. Our bodies according to science, produce about 3,000 movements every day to keep us alive. All our cells are talking to each other, trillions of cells, and they're talking to each other. And every time they talk to each other, yes, there's a spark of light. So our bodies are light bodies, okay? And we suffer, especially as a black race, 2 minutes? I already said 2 words. All right, understand, sir. Our bodies are light bodies. And what we should be eating, really, to help our bodies is what people call raw food, R-A-W, but I suggest that they take off the W. I call it Ra food, because Ra is the sun. Okay? So eat a lot of Ra food, and you improve the light in your body. The second one is water, the second most important thing for life. Okay? Our bodies and all our organs are about 75 to 80% water. We can go several days without eating, but we can't go for a prolonged period of time without drinking. Otherwise, our organs start to shut down, right? Water is also a conductor of electricity, which is light, okay? Water, believe it or not, comes in different stages. There's a stage of water, H3O2, three molecules of hydrogen and 2 molecules of oxygen. And when you eat watermelon and cucumbers and any fruits or vegetables that are full of water, you take that type of water in. It's called gel water, yes, and it's more hydrating than H2O, sorry. The next one, of course, is sound. Modern music is played at 440 hertz, which is wrong. It disturbs the brain. And music before was played at 432 hertz. Okay? All of these things vibrate at different frequencies. The earth vibrates at a different frequency. All our organs vibrate at frequencies. And when we listen to modern music, which vibrates at a frequency that doesn't resonate with the brain, that's why a lot of our youngsters are creating problems. So when you're going to listen to music, and I've been told I've got to cut off, when you're listening to music, listen to Bob Marley, who played his music at 432 hertz. That's the one that resonates with your heart, the earth, your pineal gland, and the universe. Okay? Thank you.
Yes, Pastor, thank you for that. Respect. It's a shame that Vasco's speech was so short, because Vasco's a fantastic speaker, and I'm sure at the end he'll give some information about when he'll be speaking next. Vasco is a fabulous speaker. So without further ado, we're going to go to our next guest. Now, I've known this young lady for many, many years, and I'm so impressed with her. She's super intelligent. She's a lawyer. I'm not even going to go into the fact that she's Jamaican royalty. Yes, African royalty more specifically, no doubt. So without further ado, I want to give a big round of applause for the one and only Althea Grant. Pick up yourself.
All hail to our drum. My father was a Jamaican icon, and my father was buried a year tomorrow. And Bongo Herman came to his funeral, and he was playing the drums as his casket came into the church. So I thank you. In the cycle of life, you were here for me today. So I bless you. I bless you all. My name is Althea Grant. I am a lawyer. I am also a motivational speaker. But one thing I am is a proud Black African woman. Through all that I've been through, I always say that if you want to destroy a building, you got to destroy it from the inside. Many people, when I became a lawyer, said, oh, now you've become a liar and you're going to go away from the community and all sorts of negative things. But my position was, if I'm inside, I can influence this more than if I'm outside. And my passion was and is the family. And so, from the moment I sat in the family law lecture, because of the abuse that I'd gone through as a girl, 6 years old, brought from St. Elizabeth in Jamaica to Kingston, where I was born, as my mum migrated to England, a child of the most famous man in Jamaica, an iconic boxer, and I was living under a bed in Trenchtown, 11 First Street. Bob Marley lived at 9 First Street. It's now called Culture Yard. And my aunt couldn't see what God had brought to this earth. So she felt this dark-skinned, African-looking child was nothing. Lips too big, nose too big, forehead too flat. Basically an African, a royal African. And because of that, I grew up, my father was a boxer, so I could fight. And I've been fighting ever since. I fight in court now. And when young people, I do not do criminal law because I think it's negative. I think that we need to focus on the family, focus on building the family that we had, that you were bringing forth. Not the slave, the enslaved version of family, but the family unit that we share here. In Africa, we didn't know about a nuclear family where it's just you and your husband or wife or whoever. We knew about an extended family. And that's what we need again. So for me, we also need one more thing, that our community needs a voice. Because without a voice, other people sing our song. Other people tell our story. And other people tell it in a way that makes them look better. So enslavement looks as if it wasn't such a bad thing because it's not being told by those for whom it's still running in our veins. When I met Georgie, she was a young woman going through troubles. And why I am here today is that I started a group called 50-50 Voices, because in my time as a motivational speaker, we have a Western male voice, and there are no black women, there are no black men, apart from Les Brown, who's a personal friend, up on that stage. And I want to change that so women like Georgie would not go through what they're going through and go through it alone. When I launched the group, my dad died on that day. And I felt that my dad, the 1st of November, he stepped out of the space because he's iconic for Jamaica. But he left that space. Well done, Dad. It's now our time to bring forward what our elders did, and they are now going off the scene. I want to be here for you. I want to be here for anyone who needs me as a family lawyer. Thank you. I have been told that I must end. One thing I would say is this. Georgie has been through so much, just 2 seconds. And she was going through it alone. And when we met, I said to her, I will always be there for you. Because when she was going through hell, social services was trying to remove her children. And it broke my heart to know that I was not there, but I am here now. And I'm here now, not only to bring a voice to the voiceless, but also a fighter to those who need me.
How wonderful was that? Another round of applause for Alfie. That was fabulous. Thank you so much. I was almost in tears myself, man, I tell you. Enough respect, you know. So our next speaker, lovely lady, who's going to be talking about hemp oil